Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical and welcome back to another video. Today for you guys we have quite the interesting topic to talk about. Have Disney been caught red-handed stealing Kingdom Hearts fan art? Now what we do know is, yes, this seems like it absolutely is a Kingdom Hearts 3 fan art of Sora, specifically using Sora's hair. What we don't know is if Disney have actually gone out and sought permission from the artist, Kimberly, in order to, of course, use Sora's hair within their recent movie, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Now, you guys may have heard of Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. It got revealed about 3 months ago and has recently released on Disney+. It's out there as of right now. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about this movie using 3D CGI as well as 2D hand-drawn animation. There's a lot of Disney cameos within this movie, but more so recently it's made traction due to Ugly Sonic, the original design of Sonic for the Sonic movie, making a literal cameo appearance, but not just sort of a cameo appearance. He is like a character within the plot of the film's story. But another thing that have people talking about this movie, more so the Kingdom Hearts community, is, for one, yes, there are 2 Kingdom Hearts cameos in this movie. In the trailer that released a few months back, in this little evidence room scene, there are a bunch of different items you can see hanging in bags from this image here, and they are a ton of different like references and cameos from all sorts of different properties, mainly of course Disney ones, but you'll notice right there, there is the Kingdom Key. So this is yet another Kingdom Hearts reference appearing in a Disney movie / series. We've had now 3 this year, which is super cool. Started off with the Kingdom Key D in Mickey's Wonderful World, a Mickey Mouse series over on Disney+, and then of course literally Destiny Island's The Dive to Heart in the Proud Family Disney+ series as well. So this is the 3rd one, but that's not the only Kingdom Hearts cameo that appears within this movie, and this is where the controversy kind of stems. So as you guys can see right here, there is another scene in the movie, again in that evidence room, showing bags of evidence, that one of the pieces of evidence is literally Sora's hair. So in this universe, Sora has been scalped. He's likely to be dead. Although I guess you could say that even in his own universe, Sora is dead. So what difference does it make? None. Now this was pointed out by Aero Blitz, saying, oh my god, did they really just use fan art for this? And this is a fan art created by Kimberly back in 2015. Of course, shortly after the reveal of Sora's brand new outfit for Kingdom Hearts 3. Most of you guys have probably seen this fan art floating around the internet, but pretty much saying that the hair that appears in this scene in the movie has literally been magic tooled or cropped from this fan art and put into the movie. So if we whip over to Photoshop here, I've got the fan art and the hair from the movie side by side. Now, looking at the hair, if you just simply compare the 2 side by side, you'll probably notice some extreme similarities here. I think the biggest thing to point out is probably the top part, this little spike that kind of comes out like that, and then this one that sort of swishes up. Very similar to obviously this one over here. Though you'll notice that there should be like a little bit of a curve, just sort of on this part. If we take a real close look at the top here though, you'll notice that there has been some cropping, some trimming that has gone on, as you'll notice that the black outline stops about here. And if you start to pay attention to parts of this hair that look like they have been cropped, it's pretty much everywhere, especially down where the air should be from the fan art. Yeah, it looks like it's literally been crop tooled straight off of Sora's head. There are some differences within the lining if you do compare the 2. So the other case here is that Disney have literally used this fan art and have traced over it, making some minor adjustments. To give you guys a better idea, I cropped out the hair and put it on the head of the fan art, and oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Now again, this still isn't one-to-one. However, this goes to show that there are parts, as I was saying, of the hair that have, I guess, intentionally been cropped out or erased. For instance, the hair that comes down here, there are no spikes, it's just simply a line, so these have been removed. There aren't any spikes over on this part either, but you'll really start to notice it as we increase the transparency of the hair. Yeah, all of the lines start to perfectly align up. I want to specifically point out the middle portion of the hair here. It lines up basically almost perfectly. It's kind of insane. Obviously, the hair that appears in the movie has been color corrected, so yeah, there's color correction going on. The actual exposure of the color has been darkened. Now, as I was saying, we have no idea if Disney actually got in contact with Kimberly prior and sought permission in order to use the fan art in the movie. Kimberly hasn't been active on Twitter in over 4 years. The last tweet here is April 5th of 2018. So no, there is no comment on the situation or anything. But I think the most confusing thing about this is, why would Disney go ahead and use a fan art of Sora's hair where they literally have the rights to Kingdom Hearts, access to assets, literally have artists of their own in the studios that could sit down for a couple of hours and do a quick SketchUp of Sora's hair. It only appears in a scene for a few brief seconds, so it doesn't have to be anything amazing. The fact that they've even used a fan art, I think, in this situation is quite interesting, even if, of course, they have sought permission. Why not just already use a pre-existing Kingdom Hearts artwork, crop out the hair, and chuck it into the movie? And especially, like, when you look at the job of this hair that appears in the movie, it really is a quick job of literally using the crop tool here, cropping out the portion of the hair, copy, paste, do some slight alterations like erasing some lines and some of the spikes, changing some of the colors, darken the lighting, and voila, we're done. And it really goes to show how much of a shot job this crop is. When you go ahead and crop out the hair yourself and take a good look at it, this is it cropped out, and that is just such a messy job right here, especially to put into a big blockbuster Disney film. What I have to say though is it's great to see that Kingdom Hearts references are appearing more and more in other Disney properties, in Disney series, and now in a full blockbuster Disney movie. I do hope though that if, of course, Disney haven't previously contacted Kimberly to seek permission, that they follow this up and end up crediting her. To be fair, I can't imagine that once Kimberly finds out about this, she'll be overly too distraught. If anything, to know that your fan art has appeared in an actual Disney movie is a pretty exciting thing, but it will be disappointing if she doesn't actually get acknowledged for it. Still though, it's super confusing why the studio who are behind Rescue Rangers just didn't use assets they already have access to anyway, or either just made something themselves. This goes to show that there was certainly some lazy work here. However guys, I'm Cynical. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.